So as you might know or might not know, you have these support things over here in the bottom left. You can check all of these units for what they have for runes and that kind of stuff, and they all have max skill ups, which is also very nice. But if you check the runes, interesting fact is they have actually like this is a freaking good rune. Like these are all maxed triples, or like let's say above average roll triples. None of those are legendary. Oh, this is actually legendary. Whoa, this is such a good rune. The thing is, it's just missing the grinds. And missing the grinds and the gems make them a lot worse. They also do have artifacts. I'm not really sure if these artifacts... it's actually not the worst of artifacts. Let's see, for example, the Dominic. What does Dominic have? A little bit low on the... It has a crit rate slot 4. No, wait, it doesn't have a crit rate slot 4, but... Where do you get your crit rate from, mate? Okay, it still has quite some crit rate, apparently. Well, like, yeah, these are definitely not bad runes. Damage of fire, pretty interesting, actually. But, yeah... I've never actually played with these things, and you can select all of them and then you can use them in your battle. So I did one placement battle on this so far. I don't have any matchmaking rating on this account whatsoever, and I'm only going to be drafting these support units. I just did the one placement battle just to check if I can draft multiple support units, and apparently if you just go in with support units, that's your idea, you instantly win. So that's very important if you want to win your matches. Just have the idea, I only draft supports. And then they instantly leave because they already know, like, hey, this ain't gonna happen. Now it's just the lower ranks people leave instantly to get like lower MMR and get their achievements in fast. But this is especially for people that are not that far in the game and they want to get their achievements on... Pretty much they're just getting those achievements in. Because these units, like, to be honest, before you get this kind of stats on a Masha plus max skilled, for a beginner account, that takes you quite a while. This is actually a pretty legit rune Masha. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen Mashas from people with other ranks that look worse than this. Ooh, that's some dangerous units as well. But look at the combinations that you can craft with this. You have the Dominic, Tableau, plus Athena. That's a hella strong combination right there. So I'll probably finish this off with a Triton, ban out the Ragdoll over here. Goes for that Camilla. Might be one of the support Camillas as well, that he doesn't have that many units. But look at this. You can literally do this on any account. Like, any account could have had this draft. And this is a very solid looking draft. So I'm pretty sure the crit rates are lacking. Well, you're actually maxed out crit rate. That's pretty good too. 142. That's legit not a bad set. I'm gonna max the crit rate mainly for you. But those are some legit sets. And I'm pretty sure you can get... Well, it depends if you're fighting a lot of people that are stealing your units, because you are fighting amongst the same pool of units, of course. But I do think that this can bring you to C1 on pretty much any account that's that's eligible to do RTA. So in this case, look at that, how much I outspeed him. That's insane, right? Like, that's good damage. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Well, if I do a... 2 right now. What I want to for the pushback. I think I'm still going S2 actually. Okay, didn't get silence on that one I wanted. He is for sure going to recover, so I'm just gonna go for the kill. You also have skins. Oh wait, really? Yeah, I didn't notice that yet. I also have skins. Well, that's not gonna do any freaking damage. But this because of max crit rate. Look at that damage. Wait, look at that damage. Wait, what? Okay, he's playing on Aura though. That also doesn't really help him at all, but... I'm not gonna lie, these units are actually pretty good. And truth be told, you're gonna find a lot of people playing on auto during these first few matches. That's definitely a true thing, but I think you can get pretty far with just doing this. I should actually make it like a thing at some point to see how far we can get with this, but I wouldn't be surprised if you can get C1 just based on these units, and then if you add like 1 or 2 good units that you have that are... Let's say you pulled like a specific unit that you think is good for RTA, and then combine them with these units. I think these units are definitely usable upwards of, I would say, C2. Like C3, I think they kind of start falling off. But everywhere in Fighter, all of these units are very viable. C1, I think still viable. C2 is probably around the time that you would say, like, I'm not 100% sure if you want to do that. New YouTube series C2 with only support... I'm not sure if you can get all the way C2, but I think you can get pretty far. Especially the combination of those 4 units is very strong. Oliver is definitely dangerous. The thing is, you only have one AoE stripper. That's the only part that's, I would say, slightly more strugglesome. Pretty good rune as well. Would I go for this one? I'm not sure about that one, though. Let's go for Carnal. You don't have too many supports. Well, no, actually, you have Triana, you have Abelio. Those are definitely not bad supports. Okay, this Abelio's... From the one I have seen runed, this is probably the worst one. Wait, this is... What? Wait, check this rune. That's a 1 of max, 2 of max, 1 of max, 1 of max. If you would grind this rune, this is probably better than your best slot 3 for defense. That's actually an insane rune. Yeah, this is where I probably will have issues. Kind of depends on their rune quality. But yeah, if you would grind out that rune and then gem out that rune, that would be a very good like Feng Yang rune or something like that. Like some of these runes, it's that they're missing the grinds, but those are some insane runes out there. But yeah, once again, the grinds are missing. But let's see, how fast is this guy? Okay, that CP is pretty freaking fast, but the turn order doesn't make any sense. Like, cool and all, but kind of weird turn order. Yeah, you also don't have Nemesis on that unit right now, which is slightly bit worse. And with slightly, I mean a lot, but the Athna's going hard. That's all I can say. Okay, Athna's also stunned right now. That's less great. This thing does have damage on fire though, but I think I should for sure go for this one. Ooh, that a Dominic procer right there. I think I should go for skill 3. Like I was saying, these things have pretty nutty runes. I think you should go for Dominic, especially if you stun it. Ooh, but the Dominic procer once again. Monkey has potential to get pretty far, but I don't think a monkey would solo this. Oh, that stunner. If he would stun and then... or that's counter. If he would stun on that counter. Ooh, and if he constantly keeps getting those procs for S2s. Kind of the risk play for him. Especially if the Dominic that has seen him be procking is still rocking. GG's. GG's. Yeah, these units are incredibly good. Like, not gonna lie. Like, I've played on other people's accounts that are lower ranked, and I don't know. These units feel stronger than some of those that are in fighter rank. And especially, like, let's say this account has, for example, a Wusa. If you use all of these units and you add in a Wusa, or you add in, like, Ganymede, or those kind of things, it is strong. It's definitely strong. Maybe I should have stolen the Draco. Well, the cool thing is, let's say it goes for an AoE CC kind of stuff, I still have the option for like an Abelio and that kind of stuff. They are already set up, like you don't use any of those runes. Like you can also not take away any of those runes. These are the runes that came on this account right away. But also this one, like once again, is a legendary with pretty decent rolls. It's not crazy rolls, but it's pretty decent. Same for this one, it's a legendary as well. Wow, wait. Could be 18, could be 12, could be 8, could be 16. It's definitely not bad. Interesting. Pretty decent. We can fly. What to do. I kind of want to kill this thing ASAP. Let's go for you. And then we ban out either you, or do we ban you? Well, Bastet might be the fastest out there for his team, though. But I do have the speed leads and also a few fast units. I think I'll go for this. He bans at speed lead, makes sense. In this case, I am absolutely not sure how fast a Bastet would be in whatever rank we are at the moment. Because would this outspeed 140? Not sure. And this is 132. Yeah, I think 132 is pretty easy. Like if someone actually did a little bit of difficulty for... Wow. Wait. Freaking hell. You should put some runes to your units, mate. What the hell is this? Wait. And then he's throwing hats. I don't even use... These are not even my runes. These are not even my runes. Like, this account has these kind of runes as well, but you can literally do this on any account. Yeah, I feel like if you're playing with those, especially focus on the Ethna, Tableau, Marcia, and Dominic. And then kind of like fitting in whatever fits where and that kind of stuff. Ooh, Chiwu and that kind of stuff. Interesting. Let's see if we very much outspeed this guy as well. Ooh, those are tricky though. Because you don't really have counters like... For example, what would you really need to make next to these support units? Triple Revenge Vert would be very nice. Something against Lucian Cleaves, maybe? No, I think just a Triple Revenge Vert will already get you pretty far. In this case, the Diana's definitely not a bad pick. I think I'll go for these two. There's very good odds that he would ban out this thing and maybe a Carnal would have been better, but... It's as easy as that. You just draft and you win. I have no clue how he expected to lose that match already, in all honesty. I have no clue. The change? You cannot change the units or anything. Like, maybe the units will change at some point. But you cannot change the runes or anything. It's... Okay, 2 level 36s. Fine, I guess. Yeah, you kind of do lack, like, immunity. That's the only thing that I would say, oh, this is something that you're quite lacking. Well, you have immunity. Well, then are you really lacking it? I don't know. Wait, do you outspeed you? You do? Wow. But you don't, right? No. It would be so nice if the Dominic also outsped the Tableau. That would be very strong. But in this case, I do think he's going to struggle against my team. Okay, resistance leads is very strong on this this level, because no one's gonna have any accuracy. You play free mobs? Yeah, these are all the free mobs. All the support mobs. But as you can see, look at how much I outspeed them. Look at how much I outspeed them. Like, these free mob runes are so freaking much better than what people bring into this rank. Like, sure, at some point you're gonna get at a point where you don't outclass them this much. But... this is just insane, right? This person could have decided, like, hey, I'm not going to use those runes. I'm also going to use the free runes. But he doesn't know about it or something. I don't know. I don't even need S2 on this one because this one is already very dead. But that's the thing. That's allowed. Wouldn't recommend it, but allowed. So yeah, we have 3 more placement battles. I just kind of want to see what kind of rank we finish up with. Because, you know, honestly, this is pretty interesting, right? Like, if anyone says, like, oh, I want to kind of get started with RTA, but I don't really have the units, point them to these support units. Like, I'll make this into a video, of course, but let them watch the video, say, like, hey, just learn how to draft with the support units. Ooh, this guy's definitely using support units. This guy's definitely using support units. So definitely going to steal these two then. He probably would go for, like, a Bellio. That's the thing, like, technically we could go all 10 support units. It's actually also interesting that Hernia is in there. It's not a bad unit per se. Yeah, yeah, he's also going full support units. Wait. What makes sense? What makes sense? Triton, not that much. I do know all of his speeds, though. I do know exactly all of his speeds. I think I would ban the Tableau. I'm not sure. Yeah, I would go for the Triana. That does make most sense. I could say the Marshal does outspeed that. He does have the speed lead, so he definitely would outspeed me. I would give him first turn. And these units do have will runes, though. Like, all of them do have will runes. Most of them have will runes. Do you have will? You don't have will. That's somewhat tricky if you don't have will. But would I remove the Carnal or would I remove the Marshal? I'm going this. So this is actually a fight of full support teams against each other. So I might get cucked by these two together, but you and you have Will, and I have a Bellio. So I should be kind of good to go. Think about Dominic, Annabelle, Josephine, Ethna, Chal. Ethna, I would say. Ethna's very good. It's more or less just an RTA unit, but it's a very good RTA unit. As you can see right here. But yeah, he would definitely outspeed me on these two. Wait, that one outspeeds? Thing is, if I go for skill 3, I think I still need to go for skill 2. Hope that I think I didn't crit enough. And also I didn't armor break anything. That's pretty bad. If he goes for that, that's actually fine, because if you do that, I would get pushed up. Unless he procs. Okay, that's fine. That one is provoked, that's fine. I can steal these 2 buffs. Hopefully stun. I stun, that's good. Let's go for these. Attack buff for Reno. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, you really want to focus on that Dominic, man. That Dominic is the powerhouse in all of these units. Oof. Oof. Even when we both have the same amount of units, I make it look easy, right? Or we use the same pool of units. But yeah, definitely use this. It's good. If it crits, it kills. Ooh, he has like 54 crit rate or some shit. But yeah, that's pretty fun to see all of these units being picked. Like, this was full on 10 units of that kind of stuff. Yeah, this thing, that's like 130 crit damage. I'm not sure if the guy DC'd or he's just doing whatever, I don't know. Just playing it on auto. We'll get there. But yeah, these things have some good crit or like some good runes like throughout. Like, some people were saying like, these units don't have that crazy of stuff. I disagree. This is some pretty nasty stuff right there. Yeah, crit rate is somewhat low on that one. AI seems to be good. We're autoing and we're yeet. The funny thing is, because Dominic has so much crit rate, Dominic does do a lot of damage, especially on armor break. But he doesn't do that much damage on the 3rd hit, because the 3rd hit is actually based off attack purely. Crit rate, crit damage won't do anything to it. Koala beer. Oh. Well, also, I might have had a few free wins here and there when I finish my placement battles. But we can't really complain about those, I guess. But just getting the achievement in, we're getting somewhere. I'm also not sure if... I think Athna's the most interesting that you can take from all of those units, because it's just that fast. Like, it's... Look at this amount of speed for a unit. Okay, it's also taking these units. Interesting, interesting. Let's go for the Draco. Should have maybe taken the Tableau. No, I actually don't want to give him the Draco. He would probably... Triton, okay. He would have to go Triton plus Tableau, actually, if he wants to go anywhere. Doesn't go for it, though. Okay, then I'll take the Tableau. How fast are you? Because I know how fast your units are. I can check it over here. Technically outspeed. Oh, that's actually... Wait, look at that HP. Holy shit, that's some nasty HP from that unit. Okay, so I do have the speed lead, or I outspeed anyhow. He can push back on that for sure. So do I want to ban that? No, I don't think so. I think I actually want to remove this thing, because that thing could be kind of annoying. Let's go for that. He removes that. Fair is fair. I don't really mind. I can go S2 into a S3 from you into an S3 and something, and then maybe kill like the Herny straight off the get-go. Like, the Camilla is decent for this, but I think the Camilla is somewhat too slow from the pool of units here. So I wouldn't really focus on that Camilla too much. Okay, the Herny is actually willed. I forgot about that, but in this case that we do that, we can also do that, which is very nice. We just go for another round of those. I would say that you die to any of those two, because they're speed buffed as well. Zoop, that one is also dead. I could hit this one right now, but it dies anyhow. That doesn't really help. We're just gonna kill it like this. And then kill it like this. Oh, missed the critter. Yeah, that's the thing. You missed the critter on fighter because you're like 54 freaking crit rate or some shit. That doesn't really do all too much to that unit, but that is allowed. I allow it. Zoop. So now we have the placements done. What kind of rank do we get? Okay, we're pretty low in fighter, like we're fighter 1. We're not even close to anywhere specifically. So I do fight like the lowest of the lowest. But in the end, I won all 9 matches. I got a few gifted wins. But the only match I didn't play was the one that, or I didn't win, was the one where I actually left. Like on purpose, I left. Just to see if I could get these things in, but not like improve my win rate already. But yeah, I won like all 9 matches of them. So definitely not sure how far you can get on this. But definitely from some of the matches that you've seen, I was outspeeding them by a lot. So yeah, that's pretty interesting.